The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not one big. It's still all a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Throwing Jones. This is screen to the goal. And a little pass midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now Jones. Taylor, that's complete. Covering the gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back on count, and even had a second player waiting to double them up. If you're going to commit to double the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
They give the team out of the goal. Take it right down the goal. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 35 yards. And the Colts are on first down this afternoon. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it over this one.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that. It's always heard in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly, you're scoring that quickly again, it's probably feel like you need to fix it.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it wasn't just taking a knee here. This one will come back to the 30-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe the routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw down, here's Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards to pick up there. It's a gain of 23 yards. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, complete. Good coverage there, first and 2nd down. That one good for 26 and a first down. To the air again. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
52-yard rushing now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That's his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Really nice gain at 25 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. This is too good. Some strong running there as he's down just shy of 20 on the edge of the zone. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to 10 on first down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Now second and 3. Looks to be a first and good as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
And he takes this one there for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown in its opening quarter. And the Colts have taken the lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
After a break down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And the returner, Daniel Reed, should come out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Love now. That's complete to Dobbs. He's going to get this again inside the 45. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Completes it again to Dobbs. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Now Love. Now a run here with the RPO. They'll keep it. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs from 19 yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got to go with Burrow. Not enough at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will bring him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Here's Jones throwing to start the ball. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit it. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. Sanchez on the punt here as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Just continuing to build from the touchdown. Their last drive to tie the game. Now the defense does its job, and Charles all of a sudden got a chance to catch a lead here.
We're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complimentary. Offense gets it time. The defense does its job. It's right back there. And their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing it together.
Love. Now he'll take this and run. The improv on the scrambler gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised over there with that blitz on 1st down, but give it credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found their way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He's got the hook up with got the first down.
When you see zone defense, you know you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That was going to step up and run. Now he'll throw it underneath to his running back. Now it's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed our way near the middle stretch. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and 1. Love from the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert it. But not by much on 3rd and 1 yard. From the 13 now, they look on 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Wilson with a first down carry. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
He's worked relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Wilson. Nothing doing there. Holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal. They will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? We couldn't do it here for football player.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing down the way that it's going. And then we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
At the line and set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to go deep left side here. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Finds his big tight end, Mo Cox. They got this one last midfield for Scott just over 35.
Talk about mobility of quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only do they get the interception, and a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, you got to make the play. He gets some points. Wasn't it? The coaches, they've got to do some psychological preparation time up there. It translated into a big play. They put points on the board for their team.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go with half of the one.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And a 42-yard line brought down there.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now the play fake here on first down. And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that?
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Schrader on the Colts field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Spencer Schrader is the kickoff.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half.
No, man, come on, man.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
First and 10, Taylor now. That's right. And he's down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes this away for the Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. Gets right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they have to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a proven drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 28-24 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they rush this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now they can't reach it. That's a good there. And 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
They should not stop them at all. Going back to him. Find him.
And they get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 38-yard line. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know that the quarterback's going to be able to be sitting up throwing the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they continue a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 30 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 2 catches think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he runs us out past the 22-24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably with the way they played, you would think the margin down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good. The flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The linebacker in on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. Intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending guys, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover. But they've still got work to do to get the field goal range. And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy. This defense has passed its first 2 tests by causing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking outside of his got a man. That's Watson. And he stopped up short of first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Long to throw for 1/4.
Tight end is becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways it can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping a ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go. Here on 4th and goal to hit Pater. They're going to go for it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 4 yards out. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come a quick in as he is pelted at the end of that one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
After we saw that first turnover, we worried that they didn't snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Throwing Jones. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. He's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
That's good. First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Jones. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line in the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with 10. And the D-line limits there is only going to get a yard at the 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Taylor again, and this time will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more comfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jones throwing for it. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe we start thinking about trying to keep going.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, trying to keep alive on first downs, they can't touch the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. He's got this to 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Nothing to do. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There's a second and 9 now from the 29. He's got it wide open, complete. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he'll find his way down around the 12. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943. Then he in 54. And now that mark equaled here in this one. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and in through. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense. And got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game. Put things to bed. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they're able to retain possession.
And it's thrown complete. The defender all over that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw. Love. It's pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. That was not an easy one to hold to. Critical play in this football game. As they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Rare call. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. Here's 2nd and 10. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail the try for 2. Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome. Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. But this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only with their stand, but every time they try to mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll joy watching this tape after the game.
And they'll finally bring this one down. They'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into the next contest.
Some of this game has been even one score. Might not throw out cosmetic kudos to partner because it's just about looking forward to this this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Jones. And they take him down before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he dropped to throw.
Lopsided game like this, they are not letting up.
To throw again on second down, Jones. That's right side. He's going to go out of bounds when he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This is touchdown Colts. A 22-yard touchdown win. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at. This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now for the point after. And that'll cut the way down there to the team. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To throw down, here's Love. That's out to intercepted. Picked by Keelan Byrne. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 47.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 53 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you. Rally up the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter for a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it. You know it. I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And this is recovered by the Packers, and might just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they go first down. left to go. And they take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Hello? Yeah, what you doing? We just talked about that. He go on and off. Ain't nothing wrong with the tires. Everybody done told you that. You know, I could take your mama to the store sometime. You talk this shit about, I don't got your, you don't even got my mama number, all type of shit. See, enough is you want to. That's what you need to think. It's all about what people want to do, not what you tell them to do. So keep that in mind. You're doing what you want to do. Now, what else I'm saying? So then, what you gonna do now? Well, why I gotta call you 4 times? I don't understand. I'm getting irritated. Okay, I'm checking on you because you told me you was going and I was making sure you was good in the cab. So when you tell me something, I'm on that until it's different. Okay, but you could have hit me back like I decided not to take it because you know how I'm going to be. It's all the time. 20 years, I'm the same. It doesn't matter. Safety first. Safety, preservation. You know I'm going to be calling. Because of the cabs. How they be in the Ubers and Lyfts. Be dangerous. But, alright, man.